Okay, people, I want you all to be careful on who you bring along with you during your fun time. I'm going to just say that. During fun time, uh, if you are a loner, meaning that you're used to doing things by yourself because you know that if you deal with others along your fun time, that it's going to be some discrepancies within uh, your surroundings or your premises. It's going to be that way, and this is the reason why the chosen ones are enthused to be to themselves during fun time. People who come along with us can spoil you a great time because they're not used to exploring life. They're not used to that. You see what I'm saying? And let's just say me, for instance. I'm the type of person who enjoys life when I can, when I can. And I'm not talking about living of the world type fun. I ain't talking about that. Look, I done been there, done that. Concerts, plays, Tyler Perry plays. I've done all that when I was dating. I'm talking about for real fun time. Let's just say, for instance, traveling. A lot of people don't care for traveling. That's understanding. They got their reasons. I love to travel, and I love to travel out the country. I like to travel overseas, like get out. You see what I'm saying? And it's people who want to do that but they can't do it. Now, as opposed to people who just don't want to do it, it's a big difference. Now, the reason why somebody like, why you going by yourself and why you always doing things by yourself? Because if I bring you along, you're going to spoil it. And let me explain this, because it has happened before. Not specifically going out the country, but just doing things that they've never experienced someone do for them. Period. Now, the reason why, if you are a loner and you do you by yourself and you need to just keep doing that, when you bring Pookie along with you, like out of the country, now it's at all for Pookie to even have a passport. That's a step right there, right? Okay, grow up then along with that passport. Grow up. See, people don't understand something before I go further. It takes maturity. You have to be mature to be able to do certain things in life. It's levels of life. Let me tell you, yes it is. When you stay low life, that's all you're going to get is low things in life. But when you start progressing in life, blessings progress along with your standards. We're not talking about being conceited, thinking you're better than no one. No, we're just talking about living. Living. If I bring Pookie with me, even though he's now has a passport, that don't mean that their level of maturity has yet set in. I can go somewhere and then next thing you know, someone is real sassy and snippy. They're all of a sudden kind of distant. They're quiet. And you be like, okay, well, what is going on? This me. And I found out why this happens. I'm the type of person that before we go on the trip, we got to get some understanding on what you're paying and what you're doing. Now, if Pookie can't really afford to, go half on the room, I got it. I got it. Don't trip. Let's go. When I go across the country, off top, I get suites. I do not get regular rooms with one bed or either two beds. That's stupid. When I go out the country, I always get a suite. If we decide to get just a one bedroom suite, that's cool too. Because with a suite, you have a living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom, and the bathroom for the most be in the bedroom, which is cool. And we can agree on who want to sleep on the couch or who on the bed. Just, let each other know if you want to go use the bathroom and take your shower or whatnot. Because for the most, the bathrooms is inside the bedroom, which is real exquisite. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm the type of person, okay, whatever. I got that. I'll book it and we gone. Okay, ding. That's strike one right there with Pookie. Okay, Pookie got his flight. And let's just say that's all that Pookie could afford. Okay, cool. I got lunch. I got breakfast. I eat 1 meal a day. I ain't tripping. Let's go. We not going all the way out here to trip about paying for this and that. But the understanding is that I got the hotel. You pay for your flight. Let's go. But yet when we get out here with that understanding, we get out here and then next thing you know, Pookie acting distance and he tripping and he quiet. He act like he don't want to move. He don't want to go do things and come back to the hotel. He getting all sassy, disrespectful. You be like, wait a minute. Hold on. What is all that? Man, I could have paid every time we go out or something like that and go eat. Man, I could tip. But, I'm this and that and the other. Wait, hold on. I got it. We go bowling. We can do this. Like, I could have paid for it, but, I ain't get it. What is you talking about? We had all this taken care of before we even flew out here. Why you keep talking about what you could have paid for? And what is you doing? You see what I'm saying? So as we're doing things and going along bad souvenir, well, I could have bought the t-shirt and, you didn't have to back. No, I don't want no t-shirt. Now, well, okay, you can give me a t-shirt, but I'm just saying, though, so I pay you back. This is what's on their minds when you try to take them out of the shenanigan lifestyle, the world of shenanigan, and you try to bring people into a different atmosphere. And you go out your way because you want them to relax and just enjoy themselves. You do this. You been doing this nothing. So you just really, they ain't never experienced this, but you bringing them along so they can be able to enjoy themselves and maybe later on do the same for the next. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what happened to me. That's what started. My coworker brought me out of the shenanigan and boom, now I'm doing it. You see what I'm saying? With no problem. So when this is happening, people, Pookie or whoever is just jealous. They're jealous. That's what's happening. And that's dangerous. Especially when you're out the country with this shenanigan. What happens is they would look at you in the midst of you treating them, going places. They're not focusing on the trip no more at this point. How dare they? You done went all the way out here and they looking at you pulling your dollars out, buying souvenirs. They looking at you. You got your camera at the Buckingham Fountain and all that, and they still staring at you. You at dinner looking at the gourmet experience. They get you at the gourmet experience, and they not looking at the performance and the fire burning and blowing up. They not looking at nothing. They looking at you. They looking at you. On how you're tipping and what else you want to bring. I'm the type of person, you want some champagne, get you some champagne. I don't drink. If that's what you want, go get it. You want a baseball steak, get you 2 of them. I don't care. I don't eat meat. That's me and your steak. You see what I'm saying? You want to rent a car? Come on, let's go. I drive. You ain't got no license or whatnot. I got it. You see what I'm saying? Well, you have to have, you can get a passport with an ID. But I'm just saying, people, I'm the type of person, I got it. We're not flying nowhere with all this shenanigan. If we can't take care and talk about what we can and what we can't do, we have a problem. But don't tell me that you good and I got it and we done already talked about it and agreed about some things, and then we go way out here and you coming off with this type of attitude because you ain't your feelings, because this is real. You got some, maybe a few, that will appreciate people bringing them out the shenanigan lifestyle and going out here and be like, oh man, okay, this cool. But see, then you get the majority like Pookie who would get way out there and get jealous. Look, that ain't the way to do that. You don't get jealous and want to start discrepancies all the way out here until the country we both get kicked out because you're jealous. What you do because you had already agreed on what was going to take place anyway. When you get out here and you see that Tammy or Sheila is footing the bill and taking care of everything, she chilling, have a nice time, you need to appreciate that. See, what that does, it puts something on people's minds and say, man, I feel little. I feel stupid. I wasn't able to do this. I wasn't able to pay for that. I feel little because it's like I'm babied. You see what I'm saying? When I first went out, we had an agreement in Las Vegas, me and my coworker, to go out and have this is back in 2007. So we already had our agreement. I had everything that I was going to do, and I'm not even a gambler, so I won't worry about losing no money nowhere. I brought money back from Vegas. But my thing is this. When I went with them, him and his companion, it blew my mind as soon as I got on the plane, right? Never flew on a plane at that time, never even been out the state. So we had a nice time. I took that as a blessing, and it opened me up to do the same for myself and others. That's what it's all about. If someone is inviting you to go with them out the country, if someone is inviting you to take a flight somewhere and do some exquisite things and they tell you they got it, you better leap for joy, especially if you agreed to go. What you coming for? You go and you just take it as a blessing. Live. Have a nice time. It's fun time now. Leave the shenanigans back that way. Come out and have a nice time. And when you go back home, you got your passport. Now you live. You do it. You book a flight. Bring one of your homies with you. Bring one of your girls with you. Bring your kids with you. You see what I'm saying? Take that first open up blessing and go back home, and now you do it. That's what you do. You don't stay stuck at the shenanigan lifestyle level and just hate, be jealous, and criticizing someone who trying to open up doors for your dumb butt. You see what I'm saying? And see, overall, this is the reason why the chosen ones rather stay to themselves. You see what I'm saying? Why you flying by yourself? Why? Just by you even asking that, if I take you, I'm going to have to knock you upside your head once we get all the way out here to Germany somewhere. You see what I'm saying, people? But nah, this is why people rather just enjoy life by themselves, because when you bring people, it's going to always be something if they're not used to that type of lifestyle. Now, you may have people who are used to going out, but they can still be a butthole. You see what I'm saying? They can be, well, I ain't going this way. You go here. Let's go over here. Nah, we go over here 6 o'clock. Nah, I don't want to go there. You go there. It's like, come on. We talked about this before we even got here last week. You see what I'm saying? Because people get frantic. But for those who never even experienced the type of lifestyle, you have to be careful on who you bring along with you, because Pookie, Ray, Delilah, Sheila, they'll look at you while you all the way out there, y'all kicking it. They'll be cutting out with you and hating on you at the same time. Next thing you know, they arguing, they want to fight and disrupt the hotel. Next thing you know, you kicked out and you can't come back. I've heard a lot of stories about people in Dubai getting drunk, cutting a rug, getting arrested in these other countries and begging for the U.S. to come and get them out, calling their mommy and their dad to us to come get me. Yeah, you done got way out there and you didn't even know how to act. You see what I'm saying? Hey, look, we have to choose our associates wisely. We need to choose our friends wisely. We need to choose our church people wisely. And I'm talking about the true church, because people, like I said, would change. But when I go out and kick it, I have a nice time. I'm by myself. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't eat meat. So that's more money in my pocket. And I buy a limited of souvenirs. That's what I do. But if I know that I'm going to bring someone with me, I would just splurge on them. Yes, I would. That's the type of person I am. You want to come on. You get all the souvenirs. I can get 1 or 2 souvenirs, and I'm cool. I keep they little dollar, I forgot what you call it, but I keep their little money, save that, and I'm fine with that. Take a couple pictures, I'm cool. But if someone is coming with me, I'm giving them the world. Yes, I am. I'm the type of person, you want to eat. Go ahead. I got the tip and everything. You want you some shirts, some hats, and all that, keychains? I got you. I got you. Because I'm doing this. I do this. But if a person ain't never done that, I go way out for them so they can enjoy themselves and have a nice lifetime of fun. And they can come back to the U.S. and say, man, I had fun and KK, man, we woo out the back, come back. You know, that's what I'm talking about. With that type of personality, with that type of person, we going again. We're going to go to Paris. We're going to go to London. We're going to have a nice time. And look, if you still short, we can have some understanding before we go. I still get you. I like to have fun. Because when I come back home, it's back to work. It's back to teaching. You see what I'm saying? It's back to the shenanigan. You know, so we got another year before we could probably be able to book to go out. So you want to enjoy once you step foot out to these things and places. You want to let go of the negativity. Now, if I bring someone with me and they tripping and you can't come with me no more. Period. You cannot. I don't want to hear I'm sorry and forgive me. I don't want to hear none of that. This is not nothing that I need to be dealing with when I travel. I don't have time for that. But for the person or people who keep, why you going back yourself? Why you going back yourself? I hope that I made that clear. Shalom.